Welcome back to Screen Time Recaps, the channel where we break down inspiring and impactful movies one story at a time. Today, we're covering The Forge, a heartfelt coming-of-age story about growth, faith, and second chances. If you love stories of redemption, relatable struggles, and a message about finding purpose, then you're in for a treat. Let's get into it. The story centers on Isaiah Wright, a 19-year-old who feels stuck in life. A year has passed since high school, and Isaiah spends his days doing what he loves most, playing basketball and video games. To him, life seems simple, but it's a life without direction, goals, or any sense of responsibility. He lives at home with his single mother, Cynthia, a woman who works hard to provide for her son. Cynthia sees so much potential in Isaiah, but watching him waste his days frustrates her. She's tired of seeing him drift, and their relationship is starting to fray. One day, after a particularly heated argument, Cynthia lays it out plainly for Isaiah. Step up or move out. It's a hard ultimatum, but Cynthia is done enabling his laziness. For Isaiah, this feels like a punch to the gut. He loves his mom, but for the first time, he realizes that his comfort zone won't keep him safe forever. He has a choice to make: grow up or risk losing everything he's ever known. At this point, Isaiah feels torn. On one hand, he has his friends, who are just as aimless as he is. They spend their days hanging out, talking about dreams they'll never chase, and encouraging each other to stay comfortable. Isaiah knows they're not helping him, but cutting ties feels like betraying the only people who understand him. On the other hand, Cynthia's words are ringing in his ears. She loves him, but she's also challenging him to be more. The weight of her expectations is suffocating, and Isaiah feels stuck between loyalty to his friends and the push to grow into something greater. Desperate to prove to his mom, and maybe to himself, that he could do something, Isaiah takes a job at More Fitness, a local gym. At first, he's not thrilled about it. Cleaning weights, organizing equipment, and running errands is far from glamorous. To Isaiah, this is just a way to keep his mom off his back for a while. Enter Mr. Moore, the gym's owner. He's tough, disciplined, and doesn't let Isaiah slack off. At first, Isaiah sees Mr. Moore as just another authority figure trying to tell him what to do. But there's something different about him. Unlike others, Mr. Moore doesn't just criticize Isaiah. He sees something in him. Over time, Mr. Moore becomes more than a boss. He becomes a mentor. He challenges Isaiah to push himself, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Mr. Moore teaches him that being a man isn't about age or strength. It's about responsibility, integrity, and sacrifice. As Isaiah starts to change, the world around him doesn't make it easy. His friends don't understand why he's suddenly acting different, and they start to pull away. To them, Isaiah is abandoning the life they all shared. "You think you're better than us now?" they ask, forcing Isaiah to question himself. At home, things aren't any easier. Cynthia's relationship with Isaiah remains strained as the two try to navigate their new roles. Old arguments bubble to the surface, and Isaiah is forced to confront his own past pain and disappointments. He realizes that part of his struggle comes from carrying unresolved feelings about his absent father, a topic he's avoided for years. In these moments, Isaiah feels like giving up. Change is hard, and it comes with a cost. He wonders if it's worth it. But through the tension and struggle, two things remain constant: Cynthia's prayers. No matter how hard things get, she never stops believing that God has a greater purpose for Isaiah's life. Her faith is unshakable, even when Isaiah's is non-existent. Mr. Moore's guidance. Mr. Moore refuses to let Isaiah quit. "You can't grow if you're always running from the hard stuff," he says, reminding Isaiah that real change requires sacrifice. Isaiah's journey reaches a critical moment when he faces a major setback, one that threatens to undo all the progress he's made. Whether it's a falling out with his friends, a conflict with Mr. Moore, or another harsh confrontation with his mother, this moment forces Isaiah to decide. Will he go back to the life he knows, where it's safe but stagnant? Or will he push forward into the unknown, trusting that something better is waiting for him? In an emotional turning point, Isaiah chooses to stop running. He faces his fears, lets go of his selfish ways, and begins to trust that God's plan might be bigger than his own limited vision. He doesn't have all the answers, but for the first time, he's ready to take a step forward. By the end of The Forge, Isaiah isn't a perfect man, but he's a better one. He's working hard at more fitness, rebuilding his relationship with his mom, and learning to lean on faith. Mr. Moore's mentorship and Cynthia's prayers were the tools Isaiah needed to be forged into someone stronger. Isaiah's journey reminds us that becoming who we're meant to be isn't easy. It takes work, humility, and a willingness to face our own flaws. Isaiah learns that life is about purpose, not perfection. And sometimes, the most challenging seasons are the ones that prepare us for something greater. The Forge is a powerful movie with a timeless message. Change is hard, but it's worth it. Whether you're a fan of coming-of-age stories, heartfelt drama, or faith-based films, this movie delivers a moving and relatable journey. What did you think of Isaiah's story? Which part hit home the most for you? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another recap from us. This has been Screen Time Recaps, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.